we go. I did the wrong one. Yeah, dum give me gum. Dun dun dun. Guy's an idiot. Guy's an idiot. Here we go. No, it's still 2 days ago. Oh, here we go. Here's the live one. Give me a moment while I'm trying to figure this out. Share on X. See which one it shares on that kit. There we go. There we go. Maybe now I'll get some people joining me on YouTube. I guess if you don't share it, you don't share it. Maybe Scandella and congratulate. No, it's not Scandella. I think we've replaced Scandella, and yes, he did retire. I thought he would get picked up. I was kind of surprised he didn't. David Perron on the power play, and we don't have a number one defenseman yet. You are so wrong, Nathan. Oh, you're so wrong. But I love you, dude. I think those players are coming, but they're not in the best spots or the spots for them to flourish. First of all, David Perron, I'm not with you guys. Oh, there we go. Hi, Kevin. Hey, I forgot this. Somehow I forgot to put it on YouTube, and I figured it out, so I got it on there. Dave, I'm just not on the Perron train. I'm not. I don't think Perron was as good for us as everybody thinks he was. And he also, he had a chance to stay here and went somewhere else for more money. And he lied about it. And that ticked me off. Number one defenseman. Parayko is a number one defenseman. Absolutely, Parayko's a number one defenseman. And and see, you're going too far back, Nathan. The whole question of this was, at the beginning of the season at Vitale's Hideaway, me, Wendy, and Lance did a show, and Wendy came out and said that the Blues were only going to get 74 points, which is 20 points less than they ended with last year. So my question was, it was he got 750,000 more a year, so it was 1.5 because he got 2 years. Right? My question was, between last season, the end of last season and this season, the players that we lost and the players that we replaced, where's the 20 points? Because for the most case, the players that we lost, I think the players that we replaced were better, with one exception. There is one player that we've lost between that period that I don't think we brought in a player that is at his level or better when he's good. But when he's bad, the players that we brought in aren't as bad as when he was bad. Now, if I didn't just give away who I'm talking about, I don't know what will. Right? And Nathan, you are more than welcome to your opinion. I get it. You can put your opinion all day long. I have every right to disagree with it. The only thing is I have a show, and I get to say it where you get to write it. But you're more than welcome to it. Not all right. Again, John, let's go back to the original question. You guys listen. I'm sorry, and I don't mean to be a dickhead here, but I'm going to be. Listen to the question. Between the end of last season, 2023-24, and the beginning of 24-25, the players that we lost to the players that we gained, is there a player that we didn't replace? That I think that we have? I think all the players that we brought in are better than the players we lost here. Trying to get this all again. Okay? Not Varna. I think that Matthews and Holloway both are better than Varna. Right? I think that I really think that Boberg is better than Boberg is better than I can't say it now. Scandella. So who am I missing? What player got replaced? Hofer looks dialed in here during warmups. Too bad Matty Joe was sent home. Fans would have loved him to give him another cheer for the couple of years. Yeah, I'm sure they would have, right? And the lights went out. Nope, not Hayes. I think that but Holloway, well, put it this way. Holloway replaces Hayes, better than Hayes. Matthews replaced Varna, better than Varna. Everyone better than Blaze. Yeah, Blaze, I'm with you there. Kevin being Kevin, I love you, Kevin. Thank you. All right. Can't believe you guys are missing it. Hayes was a traffic cone. He's doing well this year in Pittsburgh. He's doing very well in Pittsburgh. That's what happens when you take an offensive player and make him play defense, and then you put him in an offensive system, and he does well. Right? That's what happens. And we still have more of a defensive system than an offensive system. I don't know how much longer that will last. Well, I do know how much longer that'll last, 2 years. Because when Steen takes over, Steen is going to see and I think bring in the offense. Our system, it's our system. Our system made him look like he had lead in his skates. Again, our system caused that, Chris. So the only player that we lost from last season to this season that I don't think we've replaced with a better player is Krug. We did not replace Krug with a better player. As much as I love Boberg is not better than Krug. Joseph Oliver Pierre, not better than Krug. Right? Ryan Suter, not better than Krug. Those are the three new defensemen. Now, the caveat to that is Ryan Suter, not as bad as Krug was when Krug was bad. So it's kind of a wash to me. But you didn't put a better player in there. Oh, but he's not playing this season. He's still not playing. It's a player that had to be replaced. You know, if he was coming back at the beginning of the season, when Wendy made this thing and said we're 20 points worse, it was known that Krug had surgery and would not be back. So you have to look at it that way. Does that make sense? God, I need a co-host. Erickson Krieger, Iguido, Gabe Overturk, Brandon White, thank you. Thank you. All right. They're talking about the Islanders game here. Hofer has gotten so much better in his stick handling. Actually, him and Binnington are both very, very good stick handling. You're correct. We don't know. We don't know. He could be gone, period. True. However, the question was the players that we had on the season at the beginning of the season to the players we had at the end of the season to the players we had at the beginning of the season this year. We had Krug at the end of the season, right? Okay. My hands are backwards the way I'm seeing them. This is here. Okay. So backwards, but at the end of the season, we had Krug. At the beginning of the season, we didn't. He had to be his presence was lost in that offseason. That's kind of what I was looking at. I don't think any of the players that we brought in are better than Krug. Right? Now, maybe you disagree, because I know a lot of you don't like Krug. However, all right, Kevin, I don't know if that's true. I honestly don't think that's true. And I don't think he's tried and sue them, but I do know that he does blame the doctors for the surgery for him tearing his shoulder the second time. Right? That it was not done correctly, and the third doctor that came in, he had the proof of it. All right. There's one thing. If you look at this season, you may say that Hofer has outperformed Binnington. However, I think you have to take a step back from that. I want to know, how many of you out there think that up to this point, Hofer has outperformed Binnington? Right? To the 8 people that are here. Yay, 8. Hey, Mutlow. Oh, no, he's here. He was coming on strong. Not sure who you're talking about there, John. Sister JJ. Right? Hofer had the one bad game. Okay, fair. They both played well. They hung in. Kevin, I think you're dead on there. I think the difference here, you got to look at competition. This is the first game where Hofer is playing what could be considered stiff competition. Right? This really is. And for the most part, with the exception of maybe the Montreal game, Benner has played top-tier competition. Seattle, possible playoff team, though that's questionable. The Knights, playoff team. Wild, possible playoff team. Who else? Treat Toronto. Is that all he's played so far? I think he's only got one win. He might have 2. I think he's got 1. I think he's 1-3. Right? Carolina Leafs. Was that Binnington? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was Binnington, wasn't it? I got to double check here. Dun. What am I looking for here? Here we go. Game notes. Binnington is 2-4. Hofer is 3-0. Right? Hofer's got a 232 and a 932. He is playing worse than his numbers. He's playing below his numbers. His numbers do not reflect his play. Binnington is playing well better than his numbers. He is 2-4 with a 286 and a 903. I think he is playing much better than those numbers. This is the first real competition that I think Hofer has faced this season. Right? We'll get into stats here in a few minutes. Dun. We don't have a shorthanded goal yet. We don't have a hat trick yet. We need a shorty. We need some shorties. And that's something that has gone backwards since that we have gone backwards in that since the coach took over. And I'm blanking on his name. Bannister took over. I don't know why it's such a hard name for me to remember. Bannister, it's that thing on the banister on the stairwell. I don't know why that is so hard for me to remember. I'm trying to see something here. They don't show winning goaltender. Yeah, they don't show winning goaltenders here. They don't show the goaltenders game by game, I guess. I'm looking for it here real quick. I know. I mean, yeah. Well, I don't have you guys up because I'm looking at this, so I can't see what you're saying to me right now. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I might have to put this on the other screen. I might do that here in a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm not finding it right now, and I'm not doing me any good. Let's go back to you guys. Okay. No, but Hofer, it might have been Carolina and someone else. Hofer didn't play against Toronto, though, did he? I don't think so. This team hit on the injury bug. Remember this, Ryan? They do have the injury bug a little bit. Hey, Kerry Davis, how you doing? I would like to see our power play improve, and I would also like to see St. Louis get an early lead and keep it for 60 minutes. I would agree with you there. We are lucky you can even say Bannister, right? Is better than his numbers. I absolutely agree with that. Krug is likely not playing in the NHL anymore, Kevin. No confirmation, but arthritis is really bad. It's possible, Kerry. We got to be careful about making something like that if we don't know. So I'm a little careful on that. By the way, I was supposed to tell you, anybody out there? Hey, Russ, how you doing? If you're watching it on TV in St. Louis, let me know. I want to, at the next commercial break, I'm going to kind of keep an eye on this before we go over any stats or that. I'm going to watch the next commercial break and tell you when it is so you can see how far ahead or behind. They just showed a picture of Joe Hofer. So that's where I'm at. So maybe that'll help. Russ Tidland, Nathan Mares, thank you. Wow, 11 watching. Let's keep that number going. Keep it up. 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 Up, up, that up, that up, that up, 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 that up, that up, that up, 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 that up, that up, up, up. We're gonna make it. That didn't come out too good, did it? There we go. We got to use the right button now. Hey, what do we got here? ESPN doesn't show ads. Hey, John Penner, how you doing? Where are you in St. Louis, Corey? I mean, if you're watching ESPN, you're not in the St. Louis Reno area. So I still think that our goaltending is fine. Right? Binnington's had a couple early season struggles the last couple of years and then figured it out. I still think he will do that. In fact, I'm almost dead certain he will do that. We'll kind of go from and see what he does there. Let's do stats here for a second. Let me pull this over here so I can see your comments. Blues are 5-4-0 for 10 points. Senators are 4-4-0 for 8 points. This is team game number 9 for them, 10 for us. Excuse me. Road game number 6, team home game number 5 for them. At home, they are 3-1-0. On the road, we are 3-2-0. Joel Hofer in the net, 3-0-0 with a 232 and a 932. Umark will start tonight. He is 1-2 with a 335 and an 885. Their goalies have not been good. We have a chance to do something with that tonight. Injuries. IRs. Let's see if I can find it here. Dun 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 dun. Where are the IRs? Okay. Ottawa has nobody on IR. The Blues have Letty, Thomas, and Krug, and Mateus Joseph got sent back. Mateo Joseph got sent back. That's a good point. I think we got to come at him. I agree with you there, Carrie, I do agree with you there. Yeah, and this is probably true. Well, remember when Berube first came in, I couldn't say it. I called him Booberry, right? So I had Neighbors for the first. I think I picked Neighbors for the first goal tonight. I think he's kind of dialed in right now. Blues have got to win this game. I mean, heavily win this game. Kyrou is having a good season. I hope everyone understands that. He's a point per player game right now. Right? 9 games, 9 points. Next closest would be Thomas at 7 games, 6 points, but he's not going to be back for a while. Boberg has 7 points in 9 games. Right? Neighbors, again, he's a goal scorer, not an assist guy. He's got to get those assists. 5 points in 9 games. Like to see him score more. Right? Today's game and tomorrow's game are both winnable games. And you need to win them. You need to win them both, be honest. Make this a successful road trip. You need to win them both. So I gave that number today. It's possible 22% away winning percentage versus the Habs in 94 total games. That's got to be more than 8, though. I wonder if that 8 was since the new building, not all time. Bro, okay. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Kyrou is playing Kyrou's game. And that's what's good about it right now. And as long as he continues, Jessica Lee Ball, thank you. As long as he continues playing his game, he's going to get numbers. He's going to get numbers. Okay, where are we at here? Blues are averaging 2.89 goals per game, and so are the Senators. The Blues are allowing 3.75, and so are the Senators. Wow. Both have well, that kind of doesn't make sense, though. No, I guess it does. Well, no, it doesn't. Oh, hold on. Got that wrong. So the Blues are scoring 2.89 goals per game, but giving up 2.89. The Ottawa Senators are scoring 3.75, but giving up 3.75. Right? First period, the Blues are -2. In the second period, they are -2. They are +2 in the third. They are +2 in overtime for even overall. The Senators are +5 in the first, -4 in the second, -2 in the third, +1 in OT for an even overall. Blues are taking almost 28 shots a game, but giving up 31. The Senators are taking 30 and giving up 30. Well, taking 31 and giving up 30. Power play, Blues are 25th overall at 15%. On the road, they are 10th at 27.3%. That could bode well tonight. At home, the Senators are first in the NHL at 47.1%, and they are second overall at 40. That is not going to hold. Penalty kill, Blues are 22nd overall. Senators are 21st. That's bodes well for the power play. On the road, the penalty kill is 83.3, 14th. And at home, their power penalty kill is 75, 19th in the NHL. Blues, who were one of the best teams in the NHL last season, as being disciplined, are now 8th in the NHL. They're up there. They were in the top 10. Senators are right there also in the top 10. Blues 7.2 minutes per game. Ottawa 7.4 minutes per game. Their leading scorer is Brady Tkachuk. Batherson has 10. Schulte has 10. Blues have Kyrou at 9. Broberg at 7. And Bush at 6. Neighbors has 4 goals. Batherson has 5. Claude Grudeau also has 5. Tkachuk has 4. Bushnaven and Hideaway both have 3. I think that gets it up. Last goal was, I want to say he scored against Toronto, didn't he? He scored against Toronto. Well, you weren't supposed to get the double beef, but yeah, the double beef works, and the Kings are nice too, man. Big sandwiches. Man, you got a King double beef? Wow. Yeah, that's like quad beef because the King is double beef. And then you double beef that, that's a lot of meat. He did score 2 goals his first game. That is true. Text here again with Kyrou setting him up. That's a good possibility. So what are your, we'll get this, first goal and final score? Let me know. Who only scored 2 in the first game? I forgot to pay the power bill. Bushevich 4-3. Not bad. I want to say Neighbors 3-1 Blues. No, that means I'm probably absolutely completely wrong. All right. Let me try something here. Are you at how much beef do you prefer? Oh God. Oh, with the that's what she said jokes. Oh my goodness. Bolduc scores first, 4-3 Blues. That's not a bad one. Home. God, I got to be way behind. Pushed back a few minutes because of electrical delay. So now they got puck drop at 6:15. Who is not scoring enough? I don't see Saad 3-1. The whole team's not scoring enough. Right? Kyrou 4-2 notes, Bush first. Holloway 4-2 Blues. I'm on board with that. That's not a bad one. You say Kyrou's not scoring enough, but he's a point per game player. I mean, what are you wanting from him? I mean, I get it. Maybe he's not him, but he's still helping put pucks in the net, and the whole team is not scoring enough. Right? 2.86 goals per game. Well, is that what I said? 2.89 goals per game is not going to win you a lot of games. Now my ESPN doesn't want to work. Might have to move something. Why is this all of a sudden not wanting to work? That works. Yeah. Try this. P.O. Joseph first goal. That's a possibility. I wouldn't count on it. Man, what the hell is going on with my TV now? I can't select the game. It won't let me select it. I can mouse over it, but when I hit select, it doesn't bring anything up. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Carrie Davis in the house. Not sure what you're saying there, Shock Man. The building's having power issues. Okay. Yeah, I kind of heard something about that. They're having power issues in Ottawa. You need to take advantage of teams expecting the puck going to the point and work. I agree with that. Now that I get it. Now I get what you're saying. We need to take advantage of teams expecting the puck going to the point and work the puck low. I agree with that. Oh, okay. So, I'm not sure who this is. I think I do know, but I'm about to block you. So whoever Carrie Davis is, need to tell me who you really are, or you're going to be blocked. I didn't realize that it was a mocked up thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't have. I didn't know who Carrie Davis was. They're going to cancel the game? Right now, it's saying the Blues say it's been delayed to 6:30. Right? And I don't know why my ESPN will not let me select anything. Go home. Okay, it's Ryan. Okay. No problem. That's what I wanted to make sure. That's what I want to make sure. The game is on hold. The game's been delayed to 6:30 Central Time estimated due to a power issue. All right. So I'm back on my we'll see if that works. So back to what I was originally saying. Well, we'll go back to it. So we got time here, and since we're still waiting to see what happens, and more than likely, I'm going to be at a 2-minute delay. So remember, don't announce things that happen until after I say them, please. There we go. Okay, now Ryan, I get it. I know, but again, sometimes I don't know, and it makes me feel it really kind of hangs me out to dry when you do that. I know it can be funny in that, but remember, if you remember what's happened to this show before, it's made me very, very cautious, and to the point where, I'm almost to the point that I'm going to stop YouTube. He's a point per player game. He has 9 points in 9 games. He's, and it's not just him, it's the whole team not scoring. You can't put it on one guy. I mean, if everybody else was scoring and he wasn't, then yeah, but the whole team isn't. right? Hold on a second. Let me look something up here real quick. See if I can pull it up here, if I got to do something else. Game summary. Then I'm going to pull this over here and then go. So at 289 goals per game, the Blues are tied for 24th. 24th. I'm sorry, man. That's just bad, right? And goals against, you're okay. You're at 8th at 289. You can maintain that less than 3 goals a game. You're going to win more games than you lose. But you've got to score more than 289. Right? You have got to get in there and score. Dallas is scoring 311, but only giving up 1.89. The Rangers are scoring 4.5 and giving up 2. Carolina, who we beat, 3.38, giving up 2.38. Notice the difference there? The first team with almost no difference is us. We're the first team with almost no difference. And that's 5-on-5 goals against ratio, right? If you have a 1 point something, you've scored more goals 5-on-5 than you've given up. The Blues are 1.06. 1.06. Dum put the wrong game up. Yay, guy. Let me see here. Looks like they got power back. Because I now have Jamie and them. Maybe they don't have power back. So they don't have complete power back yet. All right. They're working on it. Well, Eliza, I guess if I do, you're going to have to go to Facebook. All right. And, you know, Kairu's is as much of a playmaker as he's a goal scorer. I don't agree with that. The delay can be an excuse for play tonight because Ottawa's dealing with it too. That's true. It's not discriminatory. It's my choice, and because of the issues I've had on YouTube. I mean, really, my YouTube page has gone nowhere. I only get go look at here. I'll show you. Right. Hold on a second. Da 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 da. Here we go. Yeah, I agree with that. I kind of agree with you, Ryan. I'm with you. Looks like they're getting closer with the power there. So I'm going to bring up, this is my YouTube page. All right. This is how many views I get on my YouTube channel. Right. 45 views, 46 views, 43 views, 46 views, 49 views, 56 views, 54 views, 35 views, 34 views. That had to be last year. Right. Yeah, 9 months ago, a year ago. Right. The views just aren't there. Right. And I only have 700 subscribers. I mean, Wendy's well past, we started at the same time. I have 725 subscribers. I have 1,300 videos. Wendy started at the same time as me, and he has almost double, I think. And he has a lot. I think he has less videos. He has 1,100 subscribers. He has 1,000 videos. 147 views, 315 views, 74 views, 177, 100. I mean, he at least gets views. 2,300 views. I've never gotten more than 1,000 views. I think I can look at the most views I've ever gotten is 1,200. And that might have been because people searching Layla, or it was a Capitals game. And I can YouTube Studio content. See, showing you stuff behind the thing. There we go. My Layla video, 1,148 views. That's the most I've ever gotten. Garth Butcher interview, 459. Right? None of my other interviews. Grant Fuhr, only 332. Right? And then if I go to lives and do it by views, Washington Capitol, the Carolina Hurricane, got 1,300 views, and Blues at Dallas Star Game 4 live, 1,000 views. Game 7 live reaction, 1,000 views. Right? I think the 45 likes is the most I've ever gotten. Pretty sure. I'd almost say absolutely it is. Right? They got 3 dislikes on it, but that was probably Dallas fans. So the views just aren't there. Right? Where are we at? You might be the only one that does, Eric. That's why it's got as many as it does. I think I covered that. Jets finally lost. Yes, they did. That was coming. 101 ESPN is hilarious right now. You know what? I've gone and just streamed on YouTube and still not gotten the views. Right? If I just stream on Facebook, on YouTube, people won't watch it because they don't have the account and they can't comment and they won't get an account. So it kind of puts me at that. All right. I mean, I could do a test. I could do a show that's only on YouTube and then just share it We could try that, Kevin. I'd be willing to try that. Couldn't do it on a Tuesday game, but no, I have not. But Twitch is a pay site, and right now, the amount that I'm paying, StreamYard jacked their price up like 80%. And what I'm paying per month on StreamYard, that's the other reason that just is getting hard. I'm paying almost $90 a month to do this. $90 a month to do this, and I get zero back. So, just so you know, right? I don't make any money doing this. And it costs me. I have to have, it's more than that. I have to have YouTube Premium. I have to have, I have a premium account on man, I can't even say it now. Boy, I'm just blanked out today. On Zoom, so I can do interviews, right? I'm probably paying $200 a month for zero return. Yes, Facebook is free. Well, it is, but I could only see the problem with that is I could only do like one channel. I can only do it on mine and then share it to the groups in that. That may not work. I couldn't do multiple, right? And not only that, some of the stuff like the sounds and the videos and the things, I would lose all that. I wouldn't be able to put that in. So honestly, for the YouTubers, and it simply comes down to this: share it and get me more get me more subscribers. I was hoping I was on TV and was able to in St. Louis, and I got 0 subscribers out of that. It's not real. It's Ryan. It's not the real guy. It's not the real guy, Jason. It's not the real guy. All right. I guess we're getting closer to the game. I'm going to try and see if I can get my ESPN working. Hold on a sec. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? And look, I'm not complaining. I'm not bitching. I'm just telling you guys like it is. That's what it comes down to. That's what it is. Yeah, my ESPN's not working at all. It's not letting me select anything. Yeah, not letting me select anything. So I'm going to have to watch it with a 2-minute delay. Won't let me go back. Won't let me select anything. No, maybe it did. No, it didn't. Just let me go down. Yeah. It's not allowing me to select anything. Yeah, so I'm going to go back to that didn't work. Hit the wrong button. I'm good at that. NHL, every other game loads up, right? It's possible, but my NHL. I've talked about him. I like him a lot, actually. We were talking about this earlier, and at my preseason show, my season preview show, Wendy had said that the Blues were going to be last place with 74 points, meaning they were going to lose 20 points on last season. And I straight up said, look, Wendy, you sit there and say, the Blues lost all these guys, but the guys that replaced them are better. It's not like the guys that they replaced are so much more worse. So how do you see us losing 20 points? Because I don't. And I brought this up, so some of you already know this. There's only one guy that I think we didn't replace with a better player. And before I want to clarify that. Between the end of last season and the beginning of this season, there is only one player that was playing last year that's not playing this year that I don't think we replaced with a better player. Right? I don't think they're completely in the basement, but they're down there. I actually think the Preds are in the basement. Right? So I'm just being honest with you guys. Just being completely honest. So I'm going to be in a delay until at least, Hofer's 3-0. 3-0. But look at who he's played. Right? The Sharks. He played the Sharks. I want to say he played the Islanders. And he might have played Carolina, but I'm not sure. I think he played Carolina. I have not seen the national anthem yet. If they played it, I didn't hear it. Looks like the game's getting ready to start. Oh, so they're actually just now starting to play the anthems. Too far away. We're closer than that, Jason. No political stuff, Aaron. None. I don't want it. I will ban you for political stuff. I will. And I love you, Aaron. You know that. I'm putting it down right there. Yeah, I'm well behind everybody because I'm on TV. She did really well. Okay, you're getting the start, so I haven't seen the start yet. I am way behind. Nothing I can do about it right now.
Today. So congrats to
Actually, I do have the game up now. I got to mute it. So here we go. I got it up on my computer screen, so hopefully I can get my TV to work. Turn this down for a second. Ow! Wow! Ouch! Well, that didn't last long. Sen scored. Put one right past Hofer, and I think that's on him. I really do. Wow. That was quick. That was absolutely quick. No, they failed defensively there. Yeah, Bush let the guy get in front of him. I'm gonna go back and try and see if I can get ESPN up. 1-0 Ottawa. Wow, that didn't take long. Oh man, 2-1 breakaway. Oh, Hofer stopped that. Thank goodness, Hofer. Thank you for doing your job on that one. There we go. I finally can click and get in. So now I might be up on even. There we go. Little behind. I think that's the replay there. Yeah. I'm a little behind on the TV now, but got to answer here. Got to answer. This is a winnable. Oh, wow. Now, if that's not interference, I don't know what is. How do you not call interference on that? That is a very good point, man. Very good point, Chris. I'm at the 1741 mark. South are 3-0 Ottawa, scores 1-0. The Blues do not know how to start a game. They just can't start. They don't get it. And that was, why dump it in there? I mean, just that's a turnover. That's what I said. That was absolutely interference on Holloway. He hasn't had that much time off, Aaron. Really? I don't think he's had that much time off. This season we have. Yep. Because we want to play defense. Everybody, be heavy, play defense, play defense. That means no shots. When you shoot no shots, you get nothing in the net. Oh, wow, the number jumped up. Gina McMillan, Michael Edwards, Christina oh man, I'm blanking out. At Vitale's Hideaway, thank you. Mark Whitehead, Andrea Weiser, Iguido, Nathan Maris, thank you. Every time I see Boberg, I'm thinking Scandella. Because he took Scandella's number. Usually, I mean, they don't take the number right away, but he did. Bush made a bad play, and the guy got ahead of him. But I put that goal more on Hofer. I mean, he should have had that. Well, finally got a shot on goal. Texier should have passed that one. Chattenkirk 22. Yeah, I'm Chattenkirk's a little further away now, but I mean, Scandella had 6 last season. See, Walker's got to get back in. Yes, Scandella did retire. That is correct. Wow. Binnington's going to be in soon because we're just playing really shitty defense. Wow, 2-0. Possible. I'm not sure yet. No, Danis are taking his time out already. I don't. If they were going to trade him, they would have already traded him. Joseph should have played up on that play. But Joseph laid back on that play. He should have been up. Yeah, I kind of agree there. Down by 2 early in the first. And another puck giveaway. Wow. Man, too much time at the bar last night, I guess. Holy Christ. haven't done anything. Holy Christ, what a rotten game. 55 4 minutes for them to destroy us. I mean, you can't continue to keep starting this bad. No. Wow, this is bad, and more bad.
Boy, this is just so bad. If they don't do something right, I'm gonna crush them. I'm talking about at the very beginning of that play, when it first developed, if Joseph comes up, it prevents that play from even happening.
No one's making anything. Yeah, I might agree there. Shots are 9-1 at the first TV timeout. 9-1. Nine to 1. Nine to 1. Texier, Shin, Saad, Suter, Kairu, Kessel, Pareko, Neighbors, Joseph, and Bushnevich, all -1. Blues have 4 attempts. 4 attempts to their 12. Blues already have 6 hits and 2 giveaways. To Ottawa's 3 hits and no giveaways. God, I hate commercials. I wish I could tell you, man. This isn't a current problem. This is a long-standing problem. It's been that way for a couple of years. And Saad just dumps it away to nobody. Doesn't even get it in deep. Wow. I agree with that. Well, that was a weak shot. I'm kind of with you there. Yep. See what Bullduk did right there, slowed them up. Look at that. Oh, Kyra couldn't use the speed there. Well, Benny doesn't play again till Thursday, and that's against Philadelphia. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. I kind of get that. Offside. Another bad pass. Well, it looks like Neighbors is starting to turn up the heat. Just one penalty. I thought they were going to put another one on there. Power play. Need a goal here. Need a big goal here. Yeah, it looks like it. I made chicken parmesan last night. Chicken parm. No, we need 10 points every 8 games. All right, that's 100 plus point season. That just getting healthy. No. You can't. You've got to go out and next man up and just play that type. So, and we got some guys down. Zach Dean, maybe bring him up. Right? Let him get some more time. Who else we got down there that's ready to come up? Alexander. Well, actually, I think Alexandrov's hurt. But I know down in Springfield, they got a lot of injuries. That I don't know. I think Walker needs to be in there. I said Sod and who was it? Somebody else. They needed to flip flop. I didn't like Sod on that second line. Oh man, can't get it set up. You got to get this set up. Nice pick, Kairu. Oh, Mark made a great save there. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, but I want him on the third line, not the second. I think that him and Shen are handcuffing neighbors there. Neighbors or whoever it is that's with him there, I forget, or Holloway. You're handcuffing the speed. You have speed with 2 slow guys. You're handcuffing it. Another shitty power play. And that's the only way to describe it. Another just crap power play. One shot. Nothing set up. Well, we're not now. Look at that. Ottawa just keeping that puck down there. Now that's where I see the forecheck works. That's where I'm okay with the forecheck, but we don't do that. That's why I have an issue with with everyone wanting us to do our forecheck, because we don't do what that they just did. We get down there and play patty cake and lose the effing puck. right there. Boberg, they're ahead of 3 of their players, and they still couldn't get the puck out. Oh, man. You are absolutely right. Ten to 3 of the shots. But then they hold it and don't do anything with it. Nobody there for him to pass to. They just collapse on him. Oh, wow, that should have been 3-0. Oh, finally got a shot off. Don't know if that was going towards the net or not. I agree with that. In previous games, Blues sucked in the first period and then turned it on and got comeback wins. Yeah, but you can't keep doing that. They can't do anything. They get to the line and they just get stood up, and it's every game. You would think the coaching staff would finally figure it out. Oh, this isn't working. Wow. Wow, that was all on sod there. Neighbors and sod. Look at sod. That was all on sod. All on sod. Game started late and the Blues still couldn't figure it out. It's going to be a tough one, man. Maybe. I just, the way I looked at that play, can't wait to see what the Blues ozone time is. It's got to be low. Still 4 minutes left. Voska finally showed something there. Gets one on net. Sod and Bolduc are the ones that I wanted switched. Oh, my goodness. They're just out physical. Oh, man, I can't even say it. Oh, now they might have something cooking here. Where's the open man? Yeah, got nothing out of it. Got nothing out of it. Using words that can't be said on a ship's deck. I don't know what kind of pep talk you give them, right? I mean, at this point, oh, now that should be a trip. That was an absolute trip. Oh, Holloway. Good save by Elmark there. And we have a way of making goalies look like superstars. Well, there's the end of that. I kind of agree with you. Elmark just made a hell of a save there, making the save you're not supposed to make. The FanDuel Sports Network. Oh my goodness. Well, the Dodgers win the World Series and tie the Cardinals. I'm probably going to have to use the bathroom here in a second. I don't even want to go over the stats because they're that freaking disgusting. Okay, guys, I'm going to use the restroom right back. I'll be back. A little bit of momentum there. Let's remember that the Senators are negative in the second period and the third period. So, I mean, they were a +4, +5. Now they're +8 in the first, but they were -4 in the second. So let's get them back. Hey, Nathan. Yep, I agree. Give me a second, guys. I got to use the head. It's so fluffy. Hey, it's Windy. He's loving this game. I know that. Oh, stats. I don't know if I can even go over them. Okay. Blues had 13 attempts, 8 shots on goal to Ottawa's 24 attempts and 16 shots on goal. And along with those 16 shots, they got 3 in the back of the net. It was a horrible period for the Blues. Blues had 17 hits to their 7. The Blues had 10 giveaways. 10 giveaways to the 2 for the Senators. Each team had a takeaway. Blues blocked 4 shots. Sen blocked 2. Sens are winning the faceoff circle 15-8, 65% to 35%. 104. Norris on a screw up by Buchnevich makes it 1-0. And the floodgates opened at the 4:44 mark. Gregor makes it 2-0. And at 10 minutes later, just under 10 minutes later, over 10 minutes later, Schultz makes it 3-0 on an unassisted goal. Another ozone turnover. 3 ozone turnovers, 3 goals. So I don't know. Sod overskated that. Yeah, this could be 5-0 very easily. 1 penalty that game to Harmonic for Ottawa, but the Blues did nothing with it. 1 shot on goal. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this team is better than this. They don't play it. Not really. Not yet. Nathan, thank you. Dun dun dun. Nope, I didn't. My prediction's right out. Well, actually, it could be right the reverse way. I don't know what this team is going to do. I don't know how they're going to come back. I just don't. Right? I just don't know how they're going to come back.
Chris, I got a fucking bass. I got a fucking bass.
Now it doesn't want to play. Oh, well. Oh, well. Tried to give you guys a commercial break. That's God. Right now, I don't have an issue with ownership or what the. I mean, they're. What do you want them to fucking do? I honestly, what do you want them to do? They're spending to the cap. They've got players. The players we got aren't dog shit. You know, I just don't get it. I've seen on a couple of Blues fan sites. Oh my God, Army's going to this Toronto game. Oh my God, who's he scouting for the Blues? He's also Team Canada's GM for the Four Nation tournament. That's why he was going. You know, have some brains. I don't know. This is just me. But does the direction and the management suck? That's my question. I wonder where my fantasy team is today. Well, they say he's playing his final game, but could not be true. Well, I'm winning today, but not by much. I needed a goalie start, so hopefully Binnington. I know Binnington will start Thursday. I just hope he starts Saturday too. I need a goal and some assists. I need a goal and 2 assists, and that will put me in a good place. I got Fabry, Foglino, Johnson. Minnesota scored 3 goals, and I have a giveaway and a +1 and a shot on goal. That's it. From Pittsburgh, I'm a -2 with Graves, a block, and a giveaway. I lead the league in giveaways. I have the most giveaways. All right. I absolutely lead the league in giveaways. I have more giveaways in a day than some teams have in a week. Guess I upset everybody. Sorry, Ryan. Ugh. These are the hard games. These are the ones where it really, really, really is hard to do this show. Right? Mm. They're not showing the ozone time. I don't know what to talk about. You guys aren't. I mean, there's only 3 people here anyway, so we'll see how much of a show I get done today. Oh, I missed this. They need to play more simple with all the injuries. I disagree with that. Simple, maybe, but the injuries have nothing to do with it. I think you're just using the injuries as an excuse. Man, I don't get the nose ring. I don't get it at all. I don't think that's like makes a woman look beautiful at all. In fact, it's a distractor for me. jet airplane. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Yeah. Here's a question for you. That's not a bad statement there. Right? What connection do the St. Louis and does Ottawa Senators have with St. Louis? What connection? Does anybody know? Let's see if anybody knows. I got a few people come back. Yay! People came back. Here's face-off coming. John Kelly, nope. Deeper connection than that. I mean a real connection between the Ottawa Senators themselves and St. Louis. Yeah. That was an ill-advised shot. Maybe. Then they go away. Usually I gain people at the intermission. If Navy keeps that up, he's going to get a cross check. Nobody's really had a good game tonight. Holloway's just chasing the puck. Just chasing the puck. He chased it all the way down. Instead of playing with it, he chased it. Just losing puck battle after puck battle after puck battle. I said you can't use injuries as an excuse. And that's what it feels like. No, good backhander by Neighbors. You just couldn't get it through. He had nobody with them. Oh, that was a high hit. That was a good breakaway by Neighbors. And you're sending it to a guy with three guys around him. What good does that do? That was a good series of play there. Good series of play there. Ow. Yeah, I can see that. I asked the question earlier, what's the connection between the Ottawa Senators and St. Louis? And nobody said anything. The original Ottawa Senators left in, I want to say, 1923 and became the St. Louis Eagles for 1 year before they folded. So our first NHL team was not the Blues, it was the St. Louis Eagles. Oh, fuck, right there. Oh, good fight, neighbors. Good puck battle. And then nobody there. I asked it a while ago, bud. Like at the beginning of the period. They got to score here, man. Just got to put one. You got to get one to get two. And that, they need that one first. That was ill-advised, Kairu. And I might have got the years wrong. It might have been in the 30s. I thought it was 23. Yep. Power play coming for Senators. Penalty kill's got to do something here. No, it was earlier, a lot earlier. It had to be. I think it was either 23 or 32. Uh, 34-35. Right? Yep. Founded in 1883 as Ottawa Senators. Financial problems forced the Senators to suspend operation 31-32. They moved to St. Louis, played for a year, and then disbanded. Yeah, I knew it was either 23 or 34, so or 32 is what I thought. Playing a little better, yes, I'll agree with that. Well, there goes that. Binnington's got to come in now. You got to bring Binnington in. My sound's going in and out. Four nothing. What a defeat. Yeah, I'm with you. I didn't think Hofer was well. I actually I did. I did say I thought I would start a heart for this game, but I guess hindsight's 2020. See, I don't think Binnington played bad again. I don't think the team played bad against Montreal at all. I think that was just Montreal stepping it up. I kind of disagree with that. They have the firepower. They don't have an offensive system that makes it work. I'll agree with that. Oh, there we go. Another penalty. Another power play goal coming. Cross-checking. I saw that. I do. We do have time, but we've got to change the offensive system. Right? I even brought this up to Curbs and Joey, and they slammed me down. Oh, no, the Blues have tried to do that. No, they haven't. They haven't. They have played a defensive system completely. They have not played an offensive system. They haven't opened things up. Right? There's been none of that. Well, he's not as defensive as Berube was, but he's still a defensive coach. And that's what I don't understand is why everyone thinks that this is a defensive game. It's not. It's an offensive game. We're not keeping our fourth space spot in the division, so it doesn't matter. But we just got to play better hockey. Now, you've really handcuffed yourself because I said 10 points every 8 games. If you lose this, that's your first 2 games of your 8. So you have 6 games left to win 5. Highly possible, especially with 5 of them being at home. Yeah, I'm with you, John. What do you think of the Lion's Choice sandwiches, man? I mean, you got the double beef, but that's a lot of meat. I get the Lion's Choice roast beef, double cheese, extra seasoning, but I usually back it off and just say extra, and then ask them for seasoning packs. Very good point. %40. Gotta love that rare roast beef, man. Yes, sir, it is. Missed you while I was in the loo, bud. I missed you, period. I haven't seen you in a while. Bam. Wow. I called it too. I said another goal coming. Wow. I think you should have had 3 of them, to be honest with you. Wow. Five nothing. Ouch. Well, good thing is Binnington comes in and I get some. Hopefully, he doesn't give up any goals, and I get some saves. Well, he won't get a shutout. It doesn't count as a shutout. But he's also coming in cold. Wow. This is going to suck. I'm not doing this whole game. There's no way. First shot Binnington faces is in the back of the net. Wow. Well, I came in cold. I said that. John, that's all on you. Well, I'm only doing this game till the second period. I can't continue to do this. There's only 5 of you watching. And it's just not enough for me. Sorry, guys. I'll go to the end of the period, but that's it. Unless the Blues score 3 and have an opportunity, but they're just getting blown out. And this isn't doing me or you any bit of good. Binnington made a save. Yay! He's at 50%. Woo! Binnington's goals against average right now is 45. Bad, bad, bad. Might go watch the World Series. Dodgers up 2-1. Top of the third, one out. I don't even think I'm going to make it to the end of the period. This is so bad. Outshot 25-12. Outscored 6-0. No, it's not. It's just a shitty game. They didn't come out ready to play at all, and it has just gone on from there. Scary. This is not bad puck luck. It's been bad play from the get-go. Binnington's goals against right now is 20.45, and he's got a 75% save percentage. Don't go. Sorry, but I'm not staying for this. There's 5 people watching, and I get it, and I love you all. I just think the Blues are bad. I don't. Shouldn't be. I think that the team lacks a top center and top winger. Our top players are the second line guys on most teams. If it keeps going like this, there will be some changes. You could be right, Jason. I disagree with you, but you could be right. I think Thomas and Kyrou are top wingers on a lot of teams. On a lot of teams. All right. Bushnevich is not a center. He's a winger, and he's being made to be a center. Binnington's save percentage is getting a little better, and his goals against average getting a little better. Save percentage is up to 833. His goals against is down to 1184. I don't know, man. This is just so bad. Hell, Seattle's beating the Canadians 6-1 after we just got destroyed by the Canadians. What, 5-2? Maybe 6-2. 5-2. I may do Saturday's game since it is Berube's return to St. Louis. I may do Saturday's game. I may. We'll see. Oh, I'm not going to stay much longer, guys. This is just too hard to watch. Yeah, guys, I'm going to call it, man. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, but this is just too much for me. Have a great one. May see you on Saturday. Look for me on Saturday. I don't know yet. I will not be here Thursday. I'm going to go back to work. Bye, guys.